first one in the section. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, Dave Walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. We're going to bleed this Friday, November 1st. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. The mighty LDBC. Let's do this roll call because there's a lot I want to cover, and I won't be here all morning. Bill D, Todd Swindle, Daryl Alexander, Rick Blackwell, Young Abel in the building, G. McCall, Sister Cameron Field, salute, Dirt Gang Boss, Jimmy Bernard, Eric H, Uncommentary, BFTB in the building, Al Jones, Shogun, Mr. Shelton, Shaquilla Fields, the other queen, salute, Rod Nail, another queen, Tay Tay, good morning, Slim Hussein, I Am True Maine, Boss, the Jab Jamboree, the Blue Collar Guy, salute, smash the like button, like the video, share the video, hate the video, ball watch me if you want. I know a lot of you don't have no content unless you watch myself or 78 or BF or Stormy in particular. Y'all, you know, these other channels, y'all be thinking they're smart. I'm like, wait a minute. Stormy just said that 3 days ago. Okay, whatever, man. Whatever. These dudes ain't smart, but whatever, man. Whatever. So, in my opinion, boxing, modern boxing, as we know it, needs to burn to the ground. Rome needs to fall. Just the short version, from what we were told, Rome, you know how they say Rome wasn't built in a day? No. That's like paying homage to Rome, saying that Rome was like this progressive city and had all the latest technology and all the cool people were there and Julius Caesar and everything else. And Rome wasn't built in a day. Damn sure burnt in a day. Speed Demon, salute. It was the original Sin City. I mean, there was so much going on there. You know, Caligula and all that. And they were feeling themselves. You know, they could do whatever they want. You know what I mean? Do you know how they entertained themselves? They had those warrior games. You saw Gladiator. They put people in an arena, literally fighting to the death. And it was a game to them. You see? And although it was the popping place to be, there were people like, yo, I don't like this, man. I mean, I'm here, but yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. Eventually, Rome fell. That's how I feel about modern boxing. Now, what do I mean when I say modern boxing? There's boxing supporters and there's modern fans. It's not cool when I call you a modern boxing fan. I really mean casual. Casual is uneducated. When I say modern woman on my other channel, or anywhere you hear MXC salute, whenever you hear the term modern women, y'all do know that that's not a good thing, right? What men are looking for are traditional women, not modern women. Modern women today are goofed up. They need a man that's over 6 feet tall, with a six-pack, above 6 inches, and 6 figures in a bank account. And then you look at these chicks, and it's like, yo, why you look like that? By choice. I am the table. I am the prize. At 4'11", 302 pounds with 3 kids from 3 different dudes. And you're the prize. That's a modern woman. That's a modern woman thought process. Just bully salute. And there's modern women that, you know, they're pretty in the face, but their mentality is all wrong. It's like, what is wrong with her? That's a modern woman. Well, boxing. Modern boxing needs to burn. And all the signs are there. Y'all should be so upset. Now, I know someone's going to swing in there with their Tank Davis cape on. You're welcome. But I don't even have to talk bad about him this morning. I'm just going to point out what's going on. Tank fans, when is your man fighting? I'll wait. Better question. Why isn't your man fighting on the date that they told us he was fighting at? I'll wait. Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Anyone? Another question. Who do you blame? Because he's not fighting and it's somebody's fault. Who do you blame? Who do you blame? Because somebody's at fault. Listen, here's what you'll never hear me say about Tank. And you never heard me say. You never heard me say, yo man, Tank Davis is trash in the ring. Because that would be a lie. What I have said is, so far so great, but I can't gauge him. Why? Because at 135, he's surrounded by contemporaries, and 140, and he hasn't done anything yet. I'm not even giving him full credit for Frank Martin. You can call me a hater, but he said that you look drained, which prompted me to make a phone call, and that was confirmed. And I said, damn it, had he had not said that out loud. But that's just me. Permission to chat, know that I love you. But this kid's not fighting on December 14th. Why? He told his supporters it's on. That's what he said, right? At no point did I say, oh, I hope the fight don't happen. Never said that. I said, I'm not buying it because I'm not interested in this. I said I'd be interested in him versus Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, El Rayo, his contemporary, somebody. But Lamont Roach, and no disrespect to him, and then for Lamont Roach to come out and say, I was always in the sweepstakes. Did y'all watch that interview? I watched it. I said, wait a minute, what is he talking about? What do you mean he was always there? So let me count. 6-fight deal with Amazon Prime. We was getting Lamont Roach anyway. Why? When he's at 130, why? Why? And the only people that are satisfied with this are modern boxing fans. Y'all are equivalent to modern women. And that's not a compliment. And that's just one thing why modern boxing needs to burn. This shit needs to fall, man. The Brothers UK and that super chat, much love and appreciation. He said, peace, brother Drew. Peace to you, good brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. This gotta stop. This should be it for y'all. This is the icing on the cake. Now Tank Davis, the face of boxing. And now watch this, y'all. This ain't even Tank's fault. He didn't lie to us. You know what happened? He was given information, right? He was given information. And once he received the information, he told it to us. He also said, hey, man, the fight's still on. Remember that? Did he not say that? The fight's still on? Right? That's what he said. Okay. So if the fight's still on, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. So we can all agree that there's no fight on December 14th, right? There's no fight. Eric Jordan, salute. There's no fight on December 14th now, right? Okay. You can't call us haters or nothing like that. All I said was I'm not buying it because I know how this ends. I'm going to assume how it ends. And I did say, I hope Lamont Roach pulls a hat trick. I'm rooting for him because this is ridiculous. And Tank does have fans that will purchase whatever he does. But you know what? Unfortunately, y'all are learning that y'all are not in abundance. Baltimore and the DMV, your support is not enough to secure the Toyota Center in Houston. And this is what we was telling you. And unfortunately, the boxing community as a whole has spoken. But y'all don't understand what I'm talking about because y'all are blind. And this is why I tell everyone, people have to qualify to have a conversation with you in reference to boxing. Now I tell y'all, sometimes you just gotta, sometimes you don't have to answer anybody. Just wait and see how things play out. This literally, nobody did this but the PBC. Nobody did this. This has nothing to do with hating on Tank. No, the kid who's alleged the face of boxing, right, told us that he was fighting December 14th, fighting a guy that we weren't checking for. And then when certain people who supported him said, hey man, you know, Tank, I F's with you, but not this. And he responded to them, I'm going to do it and you're going to like it. Something to that degree. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Guess what? You know how many people read that and said, oh yeah? You know how many people, they probably haven't said much. You know how many people looked at that, his response to other people that felt like them, that all felt the same way? Said, oh, word, Tank, that's how you feel? Watch this. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. And now look, the Toyota Center, not booked. And then when Blue called the venue, they said not only is it not booked, it was like, no, we're trying to work some things out. Not only did they say it was not booked, what did the dude tell him over the phone? There was never anything booked for that date. How do y'all feel about that? You're supposed to be outraged. That's what I'm saying. This is beyond Tank at this point. This is beyond Tank. The PBC lied to him, and then he went to his fan base and told his fan base, yo, this is what I'm doing on this date. Everyone got hyped. His fan base got hyped. And now we find out there's no date. He even said, no, I'm still fighting and da-da-da-da. And with the final ditch effort, some of his fans, they got online and they said, nope, see, it's still happening because he said so. And then he's putting sad face emojis to my understanding. So I guess there's no fight. So my next question is, now that we know that there's no fight, I'm not, there's nothing for me to gloat about because listen, this was the last thing I thought that would stop the fight from happening. I'm thinking injuries, something. What do we get? The venue's not secure. At this point, you should be asking, wait a minute, what is that? Huh? What's going on? Salute to my brother, Fool Ass Earthman in that super chat. Much love.
You fool-ass earth man.
Salute, good brother. Is no one asking the questions, or y'all scared to ask the questions? Y'all not asking the right questions? Why y'all not asking the right questions? How does the PBC not secure a venue? How do you not have your business in order? What, Al Heyman is sick? Let me explain something to you. Al Heyman being sick has nothing to do with them not securing a venue. When you own a business, right? You anticipate the worst. You can have a car accident and lose your life or be incapacitated. You have those men at that level have things set up so that, okay, if I can't perform my duties, this is how it's rolling. This guy's in charge. This guy's in charge. This woman does this. If I'm not here, this is how it's running. You know, like a lot of y'all are parents, right? Y'all have multiple kids. When you go to work or you're going out for the day, you go to the oldest one and say, okay, this is what I need done. Or this is who's in charge, and don't go here, don't go here. You leave orders on what should be done. I'm not hearing, and see, those are kids. I'm not hearing Al Heyman being so sick that he didn't have those ducks in a row and put people in charge who are completely incompetent. Is it possible? Probably. It's possible, but I refuse to believe Al Heyman, who is no spring chicken when it comes to running a business, doesn't have that duck in a row. I don't believe that. Bob Arum is 90. He could not, and I'm not being funny, Bob Arum is in his 90s. He could not wake up any day now. Do you think for 2 seconds that he doesn't have things written down when I go, because he's going to go eventually. We all go. This is how this is going to run. This is who's in charge. You see what I mean? So I've heard it all. I've considered it all. Those are all options, but I just don't believe it's that. I don't believe that the person that Blue was talking to over the phone was incompetent. I don't believe Al Heyman is incompetent by not having people in charge that are smart enough to close a deal at a venue. I don't believe any of that. And we can kill all of it because Tank is now putting up sad face emojis. There's no fight on December 14th. This whole thing is deeper than Tank, though, because we've saw an abundance of things in 2024 alone that should tell you, yo, man, this whole thing needs to burn. This thing needs to burn. They were about to charge you $80 to watch Tank beat up a 130-pound fighter. And I am not being disrespectful to Lamont Roach. I'm sure he'll be like, nah, F that. I was going to win. Okay, you're supposed to say that, brother. But nobody pegged you to win, bro. And I was rooting for him out of principle. You already know how I feel. I was rooting for him out of principle. But nobody felt he was going to win. So unless he was going to have a Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson moment, nobody felt he was going to win. Get out of here. And furthermore, nobody was checking for that fight. As a supporter of the sport, if I'm looking to spend my $80, I want a stacked undercard, and I want Tank to fight his contemporaries. Why is that difficult? And of course, you got the unconditional fans. Oh man, you know, oh, Tank, the tattooed Tank. Oh, braided hair Tank. Putting up memes of him getting his hair braided. Who does that? And what you're finding out is that your unconditional suspect love for another man is not enough to keep the Toyota Center open. How about that? Remember when we asked, yo, man, do you even support like you say? Do you go to the fights? Do you buy them or do you fire stick them? Just to get online and get in our chat and say, aha, he won. You didn't support him like how you think you supported him. I can say I supported Bud Crawford. I went to 2 of his pay-per-views. I went and I bought it. When he fought Amir Khan, that was a pay-per-view fight. That was at Madison Square Garden. I bought a ticket. I went and I bought it at home. I was in Vegas, him versus Errol. I went and I bought it for 2 homes back in New York. So what are we talking about? Do y'all even buy it? Tank fans, do y'all even purchase his product? Because all I know is that the Toyota Center is not booked. Now, I don't know who the hell did this. I didn't do that. I found it and I shared it. But this was an advertisement. Should get the Young Mob picture for us. It was funny, though. To mess with him, he a bozo. Toyota Center, it's a no-go. Yeah, exactly. Amazon Prime, GTD, Toyota Center, Houston, Texas, December 14th. Toyota Center, it's a no-go. Al Heyman, he a bozo. My braids out, it's an afro. All my fans, they are homos. Below the belt, it's a low blow. Exactly. Fuck out of here. Eric Jordan back in that super chat. He says, thank Miguel for fucking Tank. The duck to duck. Tank Franks.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Salute to Mauricio Silly Man in the comments section. Salute. Black Martial Arts, what up, man? Young DZ, what up? But this thing with Tank Davis as a supporter of the sport, this should be the icing on the cake, y'all. This should be the icing on the cake. What Tank is going through is symbolic to what's been going on in boxing. Now, there's people that are mad at Turkey Al-Rashid. Can I ask why? Why y'all mad at Turkey? I heard this. Like, yo, man, F Turkey, he trying to come in and take shit over. He need to. Those same people beefing, ask them, did you see all the rider cards? What disappointed you about the rider cards? And just listen. I know, Young DZ, I'm working on that, brother. I'm working on that. I'm waiting. Tell me why you have a problem with the rider cards. Other than the fact that he's not white. You can't. You're just mad. The cat's just mad at him for what? I'm looking at the product and I'm satisfied. You see, this is the difference between myself and a lot of these dudes that have an unconditional loyalty. We have people that are unconditionally loyal to boxing promotions and managers and stuff. There's even Eddie Hearn fans. Eddie Hearn fans. I don't know how the hell that's possible, but whatever, man. I even seen people ask questions. We're supposed to be pro-black. The LDBC is supposed to be pro-black. Why y'all attacking Al Heyman? Let me explain to all the clowns that say silly things like that. First of all, that supporting Al Heyman because he's black, that conversation is legit about 8 years past its prime. I'm done doing that. I'm done. Y'all are late to the party. When we were out here in these social media streets protecting him because the attacks on him was because he was a black man. But now that he had gotten into a position where he had a lot of fighters and we were getting boxing on TV on various networks, something changed. It got to the point where we weren't getting the fights that we wanted. You let these fighters run amok, they weren't giving us what we wanted as consumers. I remember when Al Heyman first was breaking into the business of boxing, it was him and Eddie Hearn going back and forth. And I remember cats online talking about, hey, man, you know, Eddie Hearn got this $1 billion bag from this Russian. Remember that? $1 billion bag. And I'm like, so? Oh, he's going to come buy up all the PBC fighters. You know what I said? So? Oh, you ain't going to like the zone. I said, why wouldn't I? If he takes his $1 billion and all the PBC fighters jump ship and go to the zone, am I going to get all the fights that I want? And they got stuck. Yeah, I'm pro-black. But this is business, right? I understand business. And Al Heyman will look at that and be like, yo, if these guys don't want to stick around for what I got planned for them and they just want to chase the bag, that's not someone I want to work with anyway. So they're free to go. You can go. Because you can have a roster full of fighters, but what's the point if you have a roster full of fighters and they're not doing anything you want them to do? Right? I was listening to Champ Side yesterday. He mentioned the WWF and the WCW wars. I lived through that era. Some of y'all were children. I watched it. You know what WCW did? They came in there with $1 billion bag with Ted Turner and bought up all of WWF's former and current talent. Rick Rude was on 2 shows on the same Monday night because Raw was pre-recorded and WCW was live. I saw that. I said, wait a minute. That's messed up. That was business. And you know what they did? WWE had to adjust. They said, okay, all of our old classic talent, they're over there now. Cool. We're going to have to reinvent ourselves. And their product became more adult. Val Venus and everybody else, and The Godfather. It got more edgy. And eventually, who stood the test of time? The WWE. They had a better product. They didn't have all the big name wrestlers at the time, but they had the right writers, better storylines, and they changed their audience. And eventually, the $1 billion that Ted Turner had didn't matter because WCW folded. You see what I mean? Well, I saw the Zone, right? Long story short, didn't that just happen with the Zone boxing? The way it was being presented to us? Eddie Hearn came over here with his shades on, trying to talk all slick. And we've got AJ. Okay. Look at them now. And when I asked that man, what have you learned since you've been working in the American morning? He said, American market. He said, that's a good question. Yeah, that's something I would really love to sit down and talk to them about. Our fella in the building, salute. Just because you have $1 billion bag don't mean you have the right components to maintain and double that bag. Because he damn sure tried to throw that money around. He struck out. So now I'm looking at the PBC. So now, because I said I didn't care if the Zone bought up all the fighters. I just want a good product. I'm not in these guys' pockets. I'm a consumer. How they pay their bills, who they sleeping with, none of my business. I want to be entertained. I'm a consumer. That's why I'm not cool with the Lamont Roach fight. That's not the best. Speed Demon, just listen to what I'm saying. Modern boxing is equivalent to modern women. I said that earlier. This whole thing needs to burn to the ground so it can be resurrected again under proper management. How the hell is Tank the face of boxing but doesn't have a goddamn place to hold an event? Y'all do understand this doesn't make any sense, right? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I never thought I'd see that. Never seen that with Canelo. Uh-oh. Never seen that with Canelo. Canelo gives you a date, a venue, and 100% of the time, you know, he shows up and he does what he does. I can't remember any point in boxing history where this has happened. And when this is happening with the quote-unquote face of boxing, it's a problem. This shit needs to burn. This was not a lie. This was not a lie at all. Tank Davis event is really not happening. And they tried to stack the card. It's not happening. I'm looking at the damn PBC like, yo, what's really going on? Magically, Al Heyman is sick. I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying he isn't. I'm just saying it looks very suspect to me. It looks very suspect to me. But let's work backwards. So this Tank Davis thing, y'all think that there's no cause for panic here? All right, cool. How much longer do y'all think y'all have to wait before Tank Davis fights his contemporary? A lot of y'all said, oh no, this is a warm-up fight. This was a warm-up fight because he was going to fight so-and-so next. Who's so-and-so? He was going to fight Devin Haney next? Y'all sure? Y'all was just saying Devin was too big. Coach Cal said in the interview, at what weight though? So put that out there, that weight was a problem when he fought at 140 already. Teofimo Lopez called him a monkey, whichever monkey wants the banana. Tank has been on Twitter since then, and he hasn't responded to him. Give me all the bananas. Give me that belt. Give me that banana around your waist. Mauricio Silly Man will create the banana belt for Tank. Can you imagine? The banana belt. Right? He hasn't responded to him, but he's responding to fans. He's clowning Clarissa Shields. He's talking to Devin, and Devin ain't even talking to him. Devin talking to Andre Ward. He's talking to Devin. Teofimo calls him a monkey. That's a fight I'd clearly pay to see. Nothing. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Tried to fight Mario Barrios. No, you're right, Shelton. He weight drained Mario Barrios. Tried to fight El Rayo and tried to drain him. And all of this stuff is coming back to, right in the face. Now it seems like he's not the draw that people told us he was. Where's the lie? Ain't no event. I'm going to say it one more time. Where's the lie? There's no event. Face of boxing? And he's homeless? I beg to differ. Some of y'all weren't around for Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. Y'all do know I had a younger relative. Yeah, just started high school. By the time these idiots got in the ring to fight, I was throwing a fight party and everything. He said, oh, they fighting? I said, yeah. He said, man, I was a freshman when you started talking about this. I was like, wow, you know what? You're right. Now he about to graduate, go to college, and they're just now fighting. You know that's ridiculous? That's ridiculous. What happened to AJ versus Anthony Joshua? All we wanted was the fight, and this sick fan base thought of more reasons for the fight not to happen, and every last one of them revolved around Matchroom's money. Eddie Hearn's money, AJ's money, Deontay's lack of drawing power. We was like, you said all that. Make the fight. You said all that. Make the fight. And right now, November 1st, 2024, right now as we speak, they haven't fought. And at this point, I really don't care. I really don't care. The fight has lost its luster. They robbed our brother Deontay out of his socks. And AJ turned out to be exactly who we said he was. We told you he was like this. They're protecting this dude. It's ridiculous. Y'all let Eddie Hearn play in your face, postponing fights, talking about business. Right? Now look. He messed around and brought him to New York and got him beat. And then what does he say? I wish I had lost to Wilder. Yeah, I bet. Y'all justify Tyson Fury's coke-sniffing, gang-affiliated, racist ass. Look at him now. But I know. As long as you apes saw him get that cheating ass win off of Deontay, y'all were cool with it. See, all of these chickens are coming home to roost. All these chickens are coming home to roost. Y'all did this. This is what happens when you have inmates running the goddamn asylum. You have complete and utter chaos. And I told y'all this is going to happen. I always say, y'all shoot yourself in the foot with how y'all behave. And now your man Tank ain't got no place to fight, and they lied to him. I want you to understand, Tank didn't lie to us. They told him something, and he came back and told y'all something, and he was lied to. He don't know when he's fighting now. Who do y'all blame for that? Eric Jordan in that super chat, he says the outcome will be the same. AJ will go good night.
Good night.
Where's the Tank fans at this morning? I'm not even dragging on Tank. I'm telling the truth. And this is a problem in boxing. This Tank situation should be the icing on the cake, but you know what? You Tank fans, y'all are casuals. Y'all are modern boxing fans. Y'all are like modern women. Y'all don't understand what you're doing. And you're looking at the chaos, you see Rome burning, and you don't understand that you left the goddamn oven on in this modern day Rome. You the one that was smoking in a carpet, room full of carpet, and the cigarette fell out your hand. You burnt this down. You did this. The problem is, I was in the goddamn neighborhood, and I was trying to do the right thing. I said no smoking. I was putting up no smoking signs. I was making sure the streets were clean. I was pointing out the people that were littering. And you didn't care because you was uneducated. So when business comes in and says, yo, we're going to take care of, we're going to cater to clowns like you because people like me got them figured out. Now Rome is burning. And I'm telling you, I don't care. And what sucks is y'all don't care. Why? And I'm going to use the young man Press as an example. He's probably watching. Press said he's a Tank fan. That's it. That's it. Stops right there. He doesn't know anything else. But now they care where they thought they had an event that they were going to stream, bootleg, or go to. Now that man's not fighting. And I'm going to tell you something else. They say it's postponed and it's going to this other date. I believe it when I see it. I know Black Martial Arts Society. We stood in the pocket for Al Heyman because in the beginning, he was being attacked because he was black. That clearly was the case. That's what I'm saying. These clowns that said, oh, well, Al Heyman's black. Why they hate on that PBC? You motherfuckers just got here. You wasn't here 8 years ago. 10 years ago. You wasn't here for all of that. We did all of that. We defended him. So now that he's here, he had a roster. Now we're like, all right, we defended you. This is the best we could do. Now, give us what we want. Show us that you're the big dog on the block. Make more people want to come to the PBC. And what did he do? Nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. Tank fans, listen to what he did. His last thing, the last thing that Al Heyman did was he got Canelo Alvarez to come to the PBC. Canelo got his money up front. And how did we find out that Tank didn't get his money up front? This last situation. There's no money for him to even walk to the ring. There's no money for them to secure the Toyota Center that they've advertised. We're like, wait a minute, hold on, what's going on? I thought he had gotten like 250 plus million or whatever. What happened? What you mean you can't secure the Toyota Center? What? What's going on here? In other words, y'all were lied to. So if he's lying about this, what else are they lying to us about? What else? So at this point, it needs to burn. You know why? The fanatics got to go, man. The modern boxing fans, they got to go. You guys, y'all are in the way, and y'all have ruined the sport. And it was a brilliant business model, these guys catering to you guys. But you guys are going to disappear when your favorite fighter either loses or he retires. Or both. If you're just a Tank fan and got into the business, you got into boxing because you're a Tank fan, what happens if he gets knocked out? You ain't going to come up on my channel anymore. You ain't going to go up on BFTV's channel anymore. You're going to run to other channels where you can seek comfort. And what happens if he, listen, and I'm not being funny, I'm just pointing this out. This is just an example. What happens if he turns into Roy Jones earlier? It got to the point where every time Roy got in the ring, wasn't you not like worried? Like, oh my God. You started losing badly. And it was scary to watch. Ain't that right? What if that's Tank? Y'all done with boxing because you're done with him. You was never on boxing. That's my point. You was never on boxing. You was never on boxing. You was on Tank. They putting up posts of this man's hair getting braided. And there's men in there with the strong arm. I'm working on a video. I'm putting it on Patreon. There's some comedic value in it, but there's going to be a lot of truth in it with receipts. Something to be told about Tank Davis fans. And the bulk of the YouTube channels that pander to y'all, that's what I mean. When Tank leaves the game, he's taking those fans with him. Y'all going to find someone else to talk about. Reason why a lot of Tank fans, 4 of them in particular, are not here this morning talking is because I didn't mention them in the damn title. But what's going on with Tank is a direct reflection of how modern boxing is behaving, and it needs to burn to the ground. I was saying this when they were pumping up AJ. What happened to all the American AJ fans? Y'all remember them? Where'd they go? Took time in that super chat. He said, salute, Drew, hold these clowns accountable. Oh, yeah. But holding a modern boxing fan, Stormy, salute. Holding a modern boxing fan accountable is like telling a modern woman, Ma, you got to hold yourself accountable. 3 baby daddies. You're not married, and it's all their fault. They all play mind games on you. You're that gullible. And then if you so happen to know the baby daddies, you know what they have in common? They all ain't shit. They all ain't shit. And it's like, yo, they don't know each other, but they all behave the same way. They don't have jobs. They live with their mama. But I guess they're handsome, and they all resemble one another, which means that chick has a type that she likes. And she spit out 3 kids for these dudes. But everybody knows these dudes ain't ish. It's their fault. Modern women are like modern boxing fans. Scott, what up? Y'all don't know that what's happening with Tank is your fault. All y'all had to do is say, yo, Tank, we love you, but not this. Tiafimo called you a monkey. Get him. El Rayo got a belt. Fight him at the full 140. Get him. Devin Haney has nothing lined up right now. Get him. Give him his first official loss. Turkey had 50 mil. Go get him. But he give you Lamont Roach. And then when one person said, yo, Tank, love you, bro, but not this, yo, I'm going to do it and you're going to like it. Something to that effect. I saw the tweet. I don't remember it. Why are you talking to your fans like that, bro? And then gets online. Didn't he do an interview and said, yo, no one else is fighting the best. Why should I? Didn't he say that? Did Marvin Hagler ever say that? Tommy Hearns? Larry Holmes? Muhammad Ali? Did the greats ever say that? You ever heard James Toney, Evander Holyfield say that? No one else is fighting. Why should I? Don't you want to separate yourself from everybody else? Don't you want to do that? Don't you want to do that? I don't understand. Or do I? But in the meantime, your supporters are supposed to pay $80 to see you in fights that 90-10 you're going to win? Scott in that super chat, much love. He said Andy Cruz to return on January 25th, Las Vegas. How come he didn't call out Andy Cruz? What about Shakur? He's right there to his left. What's going on? And these modern boxing fans have not learned. We're fresh off of the AJ and Wilder situation, and that fight never happened. Oh, Stormy, yeah. I mentioned Marvin Hagler. Y'all do know, when asked about Marvin Hagler, Tank didn't know what the interviewer was talking about. He said, I never watched him fight. I was like, excuse me? No doubt, Speed Demon, take it easy. There's certain things that are just mandatory, like homework when you're in the ring. You don't know, you never seen Marvin Hagler fight. What is wrong with you? You're not even educated about the greats. You might know their faces, you might know their name. But when he said that, I said, oh my God, man. What? That lets you know what we're dealing with here. You could be a savant in the ring, but if you don't understand the nature of the sport and the people that paved the way for you, and if you don't respect it to a degree, you get this. You get business people trying to milk this was a final attempt at the last drop of milk from the fattest cow in the farm. But she ain't got nothing left. She ain't got nothing left. Nothing to tug on those nipples. There's no milk in there. It's gone. It's gone. You modern boxing fans, and I know y'all don't care. But you enabled this behavior. You enabled it. That's why I say modern boxing needs to burn. I'm tired of it. Shout out to Pro Box. I've watched those events on YouTube. They have their own arena in Florida. But you know what? They put on quality fights. Some of the guys you might not know. You might see some of the guys you used to watch on Showtime. I saw Jared Hurd on the last event. You know what I mean? But they're down there trying, man. That watching Pro Box on YouTube brings me back to when I used to run home after school when I was a college student to watch Friday night fights. Used to be racing home. That was my Friday. Because I love boxing. You guys love fighters. And some of you are not even from this guy's town. You guys are weirdos. You are. But now, your weirdness is not enough to support the Toyota Center being open for him. See what I mean? We didn't get AJ versus Deontay, and now look at their resumes now. And they haven't even fought each other. And I'm not interested in it happening now. It's like, for what now? For what? Why? And I know it kind of makes sense now they're coming off of losses, but we could have had an undisputed champion at least for a little while. Never happened. Why? Because AJ had some weird-ass fans that were more concerned about keeping this dude away from him. You got stupid-ass fans enabling this behavior. Talking about fans that be in the chat. Certain content creators that enable this crap. And now Rome is burning, and they're sitting there like, I didn't do it. Meanwhile, it's your house where the fire started. And your neighbor that you was friends with. All y'all was smokers with carpet in your shit. Y'all, you ain't do it, right? You ain't do it? Of course you did this. Tank fans ain't any different from the AJ fans, and the AJ fans ain't any different from the Pacquiao fans. Where'd all the Pacquiao fans? They didn't keep doing content when that man started losing. Where they at? Where the Flow-Mos at? A video a day, responding to the Pac-Tards. Floyd left, rode off into the sunset. They stopped doing content. All this beef online. You go to all their pages, the last content they did was like probably 2010. I saw the writing on the walls that long ago. And a lot of you guys were kids. Think about it. 2008, 2009, 2010, where were y'all? 2014, where were y'all? Now we at 2024. A lot of these dudes, like the young man Press, he's in his 20s. 2014, he was 10. He was not watching Tank Davis. He was not watching boxing with a critical eye. He was playing with toys somewhere. He was using crayons in school, probably. You understand? Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm back. This is the garbage I'm talking about, man. You guys spent more time keeping your fighter away from real competition, and you didn't even know in the long run, you hurt his marketability. I'll say it one more time. You spent more time justifying your fighter, not fighting his contemporaries, and had no idea you're hurting his marketability. And that's why Tank doesn't have a goddamn venue. But what you guys need to realize, all you business minds, you business big heads, gotta understand somebody made money off of this. You know who didn't make money off of all of this? At the end of the day, Tank Davis. He made some money, but he hasn't gotten the money that he's been promised. Now that we know that, because I was told it was over $250 million. I never questioned it. But now that we know that, somebody got paid. If the PBC folds right now, you think Al Heyman's ribs gonna be touching? What happened to his stable? Y'all remember a little company called MTK Global? Y'all remember that? Okay. See, again, a lot of y'all don't know. And I know there's Tank fans in here watching, sucking their teeth like, oh my God, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. This is actually asking Tank to fight his contemporaries would have avoided this. Had AJ fought Deontay Wilder, win or lose, somebody would have been undisputed. We'd have got at least 2 fights out of them by now. Somebody would have won, somebody would have lost, but somebody would have been undisputed. And Deontay wouldn't have had to go to Tyson Fury and put love in his hand and get him off the couch, stop eating cabbage and pizza at an abundance of rate and get the cocaine out your damn system, something that he didn't do. And we wouldn't be here. If boxers was fighting their contemporaries. For those of you that don't like Turkey Al-Sheikh, he would have had a harder time breaking into the business of boxing had everyone do what they were supposed to do. Do what they were supposed to do. And y'all don't understand that. This is the biggest news in modern day boxing right now. Tank Davis doesn't have a place to hold a goddamn event. Who is he fighting? It wasn't Devin, wasn't Tio, wasn't Shakur. It was Lamont Roach. And y'all sitting there like, huh, what happened? Well, the PBC? Nope. I don't want to hear it now. I don't want to hear it. When has Eddie Hearn told you a fight was happening and it didn't happen because they couldn't secure the venue? Tell me when that's happened. Y'all can ignore this all you want. You know what y'all are equivalent to? I'm gonna give you another modern woman analogy right now. When there's a problem with the modern woman's car, you know how she fixes it? She turns the volume up on her nigga music. Bone Quisha, you don't hear that clicking under the hood? Nope. Turn up that Chris Brown music though. There's clicking under the hood. Nope. Just pump up the volume. Okay. Get on the highway and the goddamn hood blow off. You mayate. The original God, the real OG, Mr. Martin, that super chat, much love. He said, evolution can't be stopped, Drew, and unfortunately, this is what boxing has evolved to. I look at how music has evolved and how it didn't evolve, how I didn't evolve with it. I find myself shaking my head and at boxing just like I do with music. And you know, I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm glad you mentioned that, Mr. Martin. I was around when hip hop started. And from where it started to where it is now, it's not even apples and oranges. It's fruits and, you know, potato chips. It's not even apples and oranges. It's totally different. I don't understand this music. It is not productive. It is completely backwards to what it was supposed to be. The culture's not where it was what it was meant to be. But there's kids popping and locking to it, and I don't get it. But I do understand where it came from. We have no accountability. And like you say, Mr. Martin, they have no connection to their ancestors. None. And when we speak on certain things, what do they tell us? Oh, man, that's an old way of thinking, man. Go sit your old ass down somewhere. Okay, you trying to get to my age. At my age, if somebody died in their 20s over doing something stupid, that was like, out of 20 black youths, that was like 1, maybe 2 kids. Now, it's 3 out of 5. Because ignorance has become the norm. Now, put it back to boxing. Ignorance is the norm. Instead of talking about these guys, your favorite fighter cleaning out his division and beating all his contemporaries, you put on your business dunce cap, because it's not a business hat, it's a dunce cap, because you think you're smart. You niggas think you're smart. You think you're smart, you're not. So you put on your goddamn dunce cap, and you go to these websites and you start adding the subtraction and I think he could do better here and why fight this when he could do better over here? How about this? Why do you care about his bag? I always say this. I don't recall my elders talking about what Marvin Hagler and Tommy Hearns made. I don't recall any of that. You know why? Because it never happened. It never happened. They talked about the fight. I grew up talking about the fight. This shit is state of the art. I've never seen anything like this. Now y'all talking about what they make? Now you talking about what kind of braids Tank puts in his hair? Now niggas was talking about AJ's abs and I bet he could lay it down in the bedroom. I mean, this is real stuff that was happening. This is real stuff. And I'm looking around like, listen, let me tell you, Scott in that super chat, he said, you go from Nas, NWA, LL Pac, M to Cardi B. Bro, we went from Sister Soldier, MC Light, Queen Latifah to Cardi B. We go from, you remember Moni Love? Shout out to the UK. Because she's British. And when she got up with Queen Latifah, remember that song "Ladies First"? I said, "Man, yeah, this is what's up." And if you look at that video, there was a couple of female rappers in there that weren't like mainstream, but they were in the video in support. And I said, I dig that. That was dope. Bahamadia is nice. All those chicks out of Philly, oh my God, I forgot their names, but Bahamadia was one of them. I got her track in my phone right now. It's in my gym rotation. It's called Total Wreck. Funk Flex played that up here. We first heard it, we stopped like, yo, who is that? He's like, New York, this is Bahamadia out of Philly. We was like, oh, she a problem. Love Bahamadia. What do you give me now? Cardi fucking B, who admits to drugging niggas and robbing them, who admits to sliding down the pole. How the hell did we get here? What's happening in boxing is symbolic to life. It's all wrong, bro. And now your boy Tank ain't got a goddamn home to host a fight in that you were gonna, I don't know what you was gonna do. Go to it, stream it. You wanted to see it, right? Guess what? Now you don't know when he's fighting. He don't know. And guess what? If he gives you a date, are you gonna believe it? Are you gonna get in his Twitter and say, Tank, are you sure? This time? Or are you gonna be scared that you're gonna get cursed out? That's what he does. You know that, right? Hey man, sick my duck. I fight what I want to fight, and they told me January 25th, Baltimore. Okay, man. That's how you talk to the people that support you. That's cool. Sam Seal, salute. If you can dissect that, the Urban Dictionary, right? Tank whole style is Snoop from The Wire, a stud. Man, boxing is getting what it deserves. I need it to burn. I need these fans that are loyal to these cats that aren't doing anything, giving them props for shit they haven't done yet. And for all you know, they don't plan on doing it. At least Canelo Alvarez is honest. David Benavidez, F you, man, not doing it. He lied to your face. Let me ask y'all a question. These pro-tank channels, did they dump on Canelo Alvarez for his last fight against Edgar Berlanga? Did y'all peep it? I did a video on it. Did y'all? OG says I got a troll with a wrench. Who? Oh, Mauricio? No, Mr. If you're talking about Mauricio, I know who that is, brother. I know who that is, Mr. Mont. Who, Mauricio? Nah, I know who that is. I know who this is. I know who this is. I know who this is. I know who it is. Don't. He's actually in Baltimore. Yeah. I know who it is. It's all good. Mauricio, Mo Truth, he shows up every now and again. Yeah. We know who that is. We know who that is. Anyway, this needs to burn, y'all. This needs to burn. This definitely needs to burn. And I was talking about Canelo. Canelo told us the only thing that David Benavidez brings to the ring is an extra 20 pounds. A couple of days later, my brother Xavier sends me the weigh-ins. Edgar on fight night was 193. Huh? Yeah, Chaz Bleak. I ain't, bro. You already know. And I got something to say before I end my show on that. I know what you're talking about, but let me say this. If playing in your face was a person, it really is Canelo Alvarez. Ahead of Tank Davis. Because Tank Davis ain't got the bread to play in y'all face now. But Canelo got his money from the PBC up front. And by the way, all of these people talking about, pro-black and Al Heyman's black, and why y'all dumping on Al Heyman? How come Al Heyman didn't pay the black fighter up front like how he paid the Mexican fighter? That tells you right there that Al Heyman sees more value in Canelo than Tank Davis. Where's the lie? So don't look at us. Don't look at us. Don't look at us and be like, yo, man, why are you always attacking the black man? I thought we all black, we all blickety black and blick. I'm really black, and I'm blickety black, and I'm black, y'all. Al Heyman's black. He gave Canelo his bread straight up. And Canelo's on his way out the door to retirement. You can't give it to the new kid? Tank Davis? Don't bring that conversation to us. Bring it to him. You want to get mad at me and asking that question? Yo, Al, why didn't you give Tank his money? I wanted to see what these 6 fights going to be. Toyota Center. Right? So Canelo fought Edgar Berlanga on fight night. Edgar was 193. Canelo was like I forgot. But you can't fight David Benavidez. Now check this out. David Benavidez fought at 175, right? On fight night, he was 189. Let's see. 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. He was 4 pounds lighter than Edgar Berlanga. And he was fighting at 175. Edgar Berlanga was fighting at 168 and came in at 193. Now, we're all not mathematicians, but does that make Canelo, I don't know, full of shit? I think it does. But instead of everyone focusing on that in abundance, y'all get right back to Devin Haney. And the amount of you niggas, let me read this first. Scott in that super chat, salute to you, good brother. He said, I can guarantee you, Drew, Jada Pinkett Smith would have been Cardi B if given the chance. So of course, there's no loyalty in here. There's no loyalty. Now, everything that I pointed out, and I didn't even point out everything. I did tell y'all that y'all behavior, the casuals behavior, the modern boxing fanatics behavior, y'all paved the way for Turkey Al-Sheikh to do what he's doing. But every rider card that I've seen, I've been impressed. I'm even going to say you haven't seen upsets. You just saw organic outcomes. There's a difference. You saw an organic outcome. Case in point, if Lamont Roach loses to Tank, it's expected. But if he beats Tank, that's unexpected. That will be an upset. But if Tank fights any of his contemporaries, meaning the guys that can put up more resistance, and Tank loses, it's not an upset. It's just that the better man won. That's it. And guess what? There's no harm in that. The thing is, you guys are so afraid that the guy you're nut guzzling is gonna lose. But it's boxing. Fighters win, fighters lose. It's boxing. I would ask what are y'all afraid of, but I know what y'all are afraid of. Y'all are afraid. Y'all are so emotionally attached. Y'all are afraid of eating crow. It's boxing. We've eaten crow on here several times. All the fighters that we support have lost at some point, or been robbed, or had attempts on their lives, like Devin Haney, like Deontay Wilder. And let me talk to y'all real quick. This is as good a time as any. Eric Jordan, that super chat, he said, Tank plays stupid games, one stupid prize. The stupid prize is Miguel. These clowns out here.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Now let me say this, man. I'm not gonna get all the way into what happened yesterday, but I will say this: it's relevant to what we deal with here online and in life in general. You knuckle draggers are so far off cold, it's astonishing. I didn't think I'd ever see a point in my lifetime where I see so many black people way off cold. I never thought it would get this bad. I never thought. Because most of you modern boxing fanatics are you knuckle draggers. Yes. Yes. Now I don't have to get into what happened, you know what, because Blue Blood, our LDBC brother, Blue Blood, went on an epic rant yesterday. All right. And what's amazing is, and you know, Blue's a huge channel and he can't monitor everything. He can't. There's cats that come to his chat that are the enemy, flat out. And I know he can't see everything because he's busy. And we don't bring a lot to him. We don't. Honestly speaking, we just want to just let stuff ride and be like, hey, man, you know, it is what it is, man. Let's not bother him with that because he could be talking to a big wig in boxing and then here we come with a text, yo, watch out for so-and-so. No. No. We don't bother him with a lot of shit. We don't. But there was a couple of cats in his live stream the other day, and one clown in particular in his comment section I saw this morning. And this is all relevant, all right? Because a lot of you motherfuckers are addicted to chaos. This cat said, if watched my show and time-stamped it and sent it to somebody that they thought I was talking about. There's a lot of people that like chaos. They like that Jerry Springer shit. And it's unfortunate when the person are so deep in their feelings and have such disdain for what we do over here, instead of getting to the bottom of it, they just entertain it. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you niggas. I'm really not. I know what it is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. All right. The super coon, true media boxing, Coach Malacoon, you's a bitch ass nigga. Blue is LDBC. If you got a fucking problem with us, I have no idea why you in this chat. You such a fucking coward. You came to my city and we didn't meet. That's the bottom line. And I was looking for you because we needed to have a conversation. There it is. You's a bitch ass nigga. If you this LDBC killer, what the fuck you doing in my brother Blue Blood's chat for? You's a hoe and you's a coward and you're very small. You're very small. Who the fuck comes from Tampa to New York to go to this big event to not go? You. And that's real. And I don't give a fuck who's watching me, send it to him. He ain't gonna do nothing. But put up memes. This bitch ass nigga put up a meme because someone sent it to me. I don't know what he does. People send it to me. I guess he had a snake in his yard. He kills a snake and said, oh, well, they tried to send one after me, but I got him. Hashtag LDBC killer. Nigga, that's a threat. And I'm telling you straight up and down. I will beat the shit out of you. There, I said it. Anyone that go over there, stay over there. Don't come back here. Fuck all that playing in your face. I wanted to have a conversation with you. Now I just want to punch you in your goddamn forehead. And I won't miss. You a hoe. I was looking to have a conversation with you, black man to black man, to find out what's going on with you. But after you saw the general, you vanished. You vanished. So you can play this internet shit if you want to. But in the event we're ever in the same vicinity, it will behoove you. Stay away from me. Because if you come near me, I'm perceiving it as a threat. And I'm going to do what I have to do. Not what I want to do, what I have to do. Because these been subliminals. And I don't know what your problem is with any of us. Because we ain't do anything to you. It is this much. It is so easy to be cool with other black people. than it is to do this. I'm grown. You're grown. We both got gray in our hair. But you'd rather be a knuckle-dragging super coon. Cool. Take your coonish ways back to your bitch-ass channel. Fuck you and all your supporters. How about that? And if you got a fucking problem, holler at me. We can get up. No cap. Now, to that bald-headed peanut KQKC, stay out my brother Blue Blood's comment section. Use an entire hoe. You. Calling me up crying every 5 minutes. King Louis said he gonna come to Chicago and do something to me. See, a lot of y'all just got here. Y'all weren't here 6 years ago. I'm 300 pounds. I'm 60 years old. I ain't got to be going through this. I said, yo, listen. He was just trying to scare you, man. What's wrong with you? Relax. I called King Louis. He answered the phone laughing. I said, bro, why you do that? He said, man, nah, I was just trying to scare that dog. I didn't know he was going to start crying. I said, yo, bro, relax. Don't do nothing. It's cool. King Louis wasn't going to do nothing to him. But he scared you. You from the mean streets of Chicago. You's a buster. You's a former drug addict and you fall asleep on your lives. You've done it several times to the point where I had to call you on your phone. Wake up, Unc. And you had haters screenshotting that and putting it up on goddamn Instagram. And who went to bat for you? We did. Leave him alone. He's with us. That's family. Stop that shit. BFTB buying you computers so you can maintain your AdSense revenue. And what do? You stab him not even in the back. You stab him in the chest. Talking crazy about him. Use a whole hoe for that. Use a turncoat, calling me up, asking me, yo, why Tay Jones calling me a bitch? Well, you did a whole live stream talking about how he has misinformation. And it wasn't misinformation. So you said what you said. He said what he said on his live stream in response to you. He didn't sneak diss you. He said your name. I ain't no bitch. He called me a bitch. I'm like, Marion, relax. I ain't no bitch. You called him on the phone. I said, Marion, relax. Well, you call him on the phone. I said, Marion. Okay. You want to talk to him? You want to talk to him? Cool. Hold on. I think this was Father's Day 2 years ago. I was in the gym. And I called Tay. Tay answered the phone. He out with his family. I said, bro, I got KQKC on the other line. He's beefing. Do you want to talk to him? If you don't want to deal with it, just let me know. He's like, no, put him on. I put him on. He said, Tay? Tay was like, yeah. He said, I ain't got no beef with you. What? What happened to Super Thug? I have no reason to lie to y'all. What happened to Super Thug? His whole voice changed, his whole demeanor changed. And I'm listening, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What happened to Super Thug? And Tay said, nah, it's all good, whatever. And he always says, oh, it was a misunderstanding. No, it wasn't a misunderstanding. We heard you. You said what you said. He said what he said. And then you called me, nigga. You called me to call him, in which I did, and your demeanor changed. I said, oh, okay. So when he got off the phone, I said, Tay, I said, bro, okay, man, it's all good. It's all good. And I left it alone. And I'm in KQKC's chat. He has several people in there saluting people that's giving us death threats. Malachi in his chat with a wrench. And I told him, I said, bro, this nigga right here is a problem. I told him that. There were several people in there like that. And when I told that nigga, I said, yo, bro, these people got a problem with your LDBC fam. The nigga said to me, and Stormy B-Man is my witness. He said, they ain't never did that to me. I said, yo, okay, they never did anything to you. But I'm telling you, they did something to your LDBC fam. He said, the LDBC don't fuck with me. I said, excuse me? The LDBC don't fuck with me. The only people that fuck with me is Monty and Keon and Knockout. I said, oh, but you on the phone with me right now. I don't fuck with you? You haven't called me and asked me certain things about the YouTube studio? How to make more money in a month? We've had those conversations. I don't help you? 78 hasn't loaned you money? BFTB ain't buy you a computer? What the fuck are you talking? The people in your chat, none of those people are LDBC? Oh, I said, okay. 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 Guess what, y'all? That conversation didn't happen like a month ago, 2 months ago. That shit happened like over a year ago. And y'all never knew. Y'all never knew. Because what do I tell you I do? I silently just stop dealing with people until they say something. And the last straw was when he stabbed BFTB in the fucking chest. That was it, man. That was it. And then that's when y'all knew. Now y'all like this Jerry Springer shit? Cool. Now you know. Now here's why I'm bringing that shit up. Blue's rant yesterday was on for 9. The comment section this morning, KQKC's in the comment section, typing in caps. Hold on a minute. Blue is one of the dudes you stabbed in the back. After Blue helped you, giving you epic information. Blue should be charging people for any kind of information. But the success that he's built from the ground up. And he's on there. Anytime I call Blue and ask him something, he just answers it. See, once you reach a certain level in life, it's okay for you to charge people for your knowledge. People do it all the time. It's called school. But Blue's not like that. And KQKC was one of the dudes that did that. He asked Blue Blood for help somewhere in reference to his channel. Blue was on the phone with that man for an hour. The next day, KQKC he did a diss video about Blue and something that he said on his channel. As far as information is concerned. Swear to God he did that. I swear to God he did that. I'm looking at it like, yo, what is he? Blue's name was in the title. Wait, hold on. Don't quote me on that. If his name wasn't in the title, the video was completely about Blue because he said his name in the video. Blue Blood said it's da-da-da-da-da-da, and it's not that. That's a lie. And Blue texted me. He was like, yo, I was on the phone with the nigga just yesterday, an hour, giving them pointers on YouTube shit and giving them boxing information. And he does this, and guess what? Blue didn't even respond to him. He just stopped fucking with him. Guess what, y'all? That was like in late 2022. Y'all didn't even know. We don't have to broadcast shit. We don't try to incite any of this shit. It be them. Coach Malachi can't keep my dick out his mouth. All these niggas. And then these niggas try and bring other people into it. They are agents of chaos. Do y'all understand why we say it's LDBC or nothing? You get it now? Do you get it? Now, there are a lot of brothers that we deal with that are not LDBC. They cool. But do you understand why we say that? Do you get it now? He's a user. So for him to get in that chat and say what he said, that's blasphemous. And I don't give a fuck what that old bald motherfucker from Chicago say. Because he knows I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I tried. I spent more time trying to keep peace amongst people behind the scenes than you even know. To the point where I'm like, you know what? These cats just gonna fight. Let me just stay out of it. I got people lying on me and all that. And all I'm trying to do is help and keep a goddamn community together. This is disgusting, and we're all black. This is disgusting. It's disgusting. Disgusting. And then you're gonna go on Blues Chat and type a paragraph, and I responded to him. First of all, what the fuck you doing here? Second of all, fuck you. Third of all, go back to the ops. I'm my own person. I got it out the mud. I'm a free thinker. And as soon as we remove you from our atmosphere, you go right over to the ops. Now here's the funny part. You were in there in the comment section, KQKC Boxing. You was in there in the comment section. Sticking up for Nine. Guess what, nigga? There's only a handful of people in this boxing shit on YouTube that knows Fanon. I'm one of them. And I ain't got to talk bad about him, or I ain't got to drag him. I ain't even got to do that. Here's what I will say. That man don't fuck with you. And I'm not lying on that. I'm not lying. Who was working with Fanon on OG Boxing Talk? Me. And you. But when it came to talking about X's and O's and the business and what we was trying to do on Sunday mornings, you weren't on those phone calls. It was between me and Fanon. And I know exactly how he felt about you. So for a person that's a free thinker and needs knowing, why are you putting yourself in the middle of what Blue got going on with Fanon? That's my problem with you. If you're a free thinker, then this has nothing to do with you. If you don't need nobody, then you shouldn't be running over to the ops. You need someone. We're social creatures. That's just how it works out. There's no such thing as an army of one. Rambo don't exist. That shit is fake. Real life Rambo gets killed. This nigga want to get on Blues Chat. I'm looking at the comment section. I said, what is he doing? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Eric Jordan back in that super chat. He said, ain't Tank post to be the A side? I guess not. Miguel all over this.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
This man is too old to be sticking around and instigating shit. He has nothing to do with what's going on. And what I find ironic is that A, he says he's a free thinker, he don't need nobody, but he immersed himself into some shit to stick up for a dude that don't even fucking like him. And I know this for a fact. I know this for a fact. So you can say I'm throwing Fanon under the bus, or what, you can say whatever the fuck you want. I've spoken to that man, and again, I was the one saying, yo, Fanon, chill. He was saying, man, you know, we talking about the fight and he's falling asleep on the live stream. I said, I know, bro. He's trying. Give him a chance. He's trying. That was me sticking up for Marion. That was me. This is me behind the scene whenever brothers are beefing. Yo, chill, y'all. Chill. Wait, hold on. Chill. Y'all, wait, hold. Chill. And eventually, one of you motherfuckers, nah, Drew, what, you siding with him? No, I'm trying to diffuse the situation. You know what? Believe what you want to believe. Fuck you then. Y'all don't know how many times that's happened to me. I'm trying to be peaceful, but niggas want to fight. And me being peaceful is taking somebody's side. So all of these things with modern boxing, it's all relevant. It's all relevant. Everybody that has a video about me, that talks about me, never met me. You think I'm bullshit about KQKC? Let me ask the chat. When was the last time you saw a super chat with his name on it? I'll wait. I can't think of one fucking content creator that got a super chat from that guy. That got a Cash App, a Venmo with Zelle. That dude is selfish instead of selfless. Blue Blood is selfless. The difference between him and everybody else is that he outworked everybody else. That's why I respect him. He's on vacation right now. And the fact that he has to deal with it, with this shit, proves that there's truly evil in this world. And for a nigga like KQKC to pop up in his comment section to degrade the man that has helped him once upon a time, that's disgusting work, especially in defense of a guy that don't even like him. You singing crackhead. You a crackhead. Tell the truth. You're a recovering drug addict. Tell the truth. Since everybody out here like to put out people's business and legal names and addresses, some fucking asshole put my home address in my comment section. YouTube. But that's okay. That's working itself out. That's working itself out because y'all crossed the line. But I'm going to deal with that. Oh, it's being dealt with. Getting dealt with quick. You're not safe. Fish and Grist says KQKC and his super chat's going to... Man, fuck his daughter! Straight like that. If she cut from his cloth, throw the whole baby out with the bathwater. That bloodline is tainted. Not my brother. Not my sister. Not my daughter. Not with us. And I'm not getting at you, Fish and Grits. I'm just saying. Not you. I'm talking about him. If it's F us, it's F you. I don't know Malachi Williams. I never met the nigga. But he doing live streams about us. We didn't do anything to this dude. But okay. He knows what it is. And all y'all that think is cute following behind him, he was in New York. We never met. I was outside. So all those clever memes that y'all see find entertaining. Nigga, I was at the Barclays with Clarence McLean and the Boxing Maniac. They said, oh, he live right now. I said, why? Where is he here? He's in this hotel room. People in this chat, are you okay? Nah, I'm okay. I'm okay. You know, I saw 78. Everything's okay. I'm like, okay, well, where is he? I wasn't out there with my fist balled up like, yo, where this nigga at? No. I already know he's a midget. I know he got a high-pitched voice. He almost shit his pants when 78 got him in the elevator. He started throwing KQKC under the bus. It wasn't me. KQKC said that Drew's gonna beat me up when he seen me. I spoke to KQKC and not one time did I tell him over the phone that I was gonna do anything to that dude. If I've spoken to any of y'all on the phone and y'all have asked me, what about, Dick Blower Boxing 2000 that said this, I'm like, yeah, man, anyone see me and want to approach me in the street on some rah-rah shit, I'll slap the fuck out them. I may have said that, but at no point did I say I'm going to go somewhere specifically to beat somebody up. I'm a grown-ass man. I got shit to lose out here. I'm supposed to go sit down, and get a criminal record. I've been in New York all my life. I'm supposed to get a criminal record for assaulting somebody over some YouTube shit? Are you kidding me? I'm putting it out there. I will beat the shit out you, though, Malachi Williams. I'll beat the shit out you. That I will do. You can laugh and you can go live and you can clown at me, but you know what? You will never tell your fans, I'm going to New York to fight Drew Titan. You'll never say that. Because I will stomp your fucking ears together. Monkey Media, True Cowards, Tampon, Florida. You the only nigga I know that got a stink pussy 12 months out the year. Is that Fish? No, it's Malachi Williams. That's how I feel. Man, I saw that picture, him with Bill Haney. I tower over Bill. Bill 5'9". So if I'm towering over Bill and Bill towering over him, that dude's like 5'4". But no, that don't mean he can't fight. But my thing is, why are you talking? What did we do to you? That was my question. I want to ask you, brother, what the fuck did we do to you? What happened? That was my question. I couldn't even see him to fight. I couldn't even. Dude, he went to Marco's Comedy Club that weekend. So you come up here on a free pass from Rick Glasser, right? You was going to go to the Haney-Ryan Garcia fight for free. You didn't even show up. You didn't even show up. But you went to Marco's Comedy Club. How do I know? Marco called me and said, yeah, Malachi came to my club. I said, really? You met him? He said, no, my manager called me and told me. So you went there, you didn't even meet Marco. So you came up here for a weekend to go to a comedy club? And not the fight where all the content was? I was outside. 78 was outside. CC, Black Fight Fan, Champ Side was there. We were all there. Where were you? You were that scared? You were that scared. You was a coward, dude. Nobody was gonna do anything to you, bro. You're a coward, dude. And anybody that finds comfort in that dude's words, that's sad. You hate us that much? That's cool. J. Cool says he was a part of the nation at one point, but he turned into a coon overnight. He's always been that way, bro. That's what I'm saying. All I need is for you niggas to stay away from me. And life is a better place. And what he does, and the company that he keeps, and the company that KQKC keeps, and the litness of all of these niggas, this is how they are in real life, because that was real life, is how they behave on these boxing streets. They enable this Tank Davis bullshit. 1,000 videos about us. Where are their videos about Teofimo Lopez? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm just going to ignore Teofimo Lopez. That's how I handle it. No. You don't ignore that shit. Had they even mentioned it? Their disdain, they got more disdain for a group of black men that they don't know than Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez. And then we say, yo, look, man, Tank's that dude. Go punch Teo in the face. They say nothing. But you stand in the pocket for Lamont Roach, and now look what's happening. That fight's not happening. You see? Who really supports Tank Davis and why? Do y'all see the connection? I love 2024. It's been very, very great to me. This shit with KQKC, that was that phone conversation that me and Stormy was on the line listening to it. He can confirm it. Stormy ain't got no. Let me ask y'all a question. He in Chicago, right? KQKC. Stormy's in Chicago. Not one time did those brothers do a collaboration together. And Stormy extended the olive branch. He said, hey, man, come on my platform. Let's talk some boxing. Hey, I can come to your platform. We can talk some boxing. Hey, we're in Chicago. We can actually meet and get some coffee. Nope. Never. Not one fucking time. Now, how is that? When I found out Blue was in New York, and the only reason why I knew he was in New York was because he was driving one day, and I said, oh, I know where that is. And eventually we connected at, when Devin fought that Russian kid at the Hulu Theater. That was the first time we met. And we clicked. Act Reacher in New York. Clarence McLean, I see him at work all the time. It's just being friendly. Now, one time did he hit up the sensei and be like, let's do something. Let me tell you something. Stormy B-Man is one of the most knowledgeable people on YouTube when it comes to boxing. Real recognizes real. There's certain points that I can't touch on the way Stormy can touch on. Whenever I have a trainer on my Sunday show, if you pay attention, the trainer and Stormy are speaking the same language. I'm not a trainer, Stormy is. Fighters will tell you, hey, you know your stuff. He's not a sausage muncher, a fraud like KQKC. KQKC's raving pom-poms to get his AdSense money up. That's what he's doing. And what did we do here? We helped him. I don't even know how the fuck he got here. He just buddied up with us. We said, oh, okay. Hey, help him out. He's special. That's what I was saying. And I ain't letting nobody go near him. There was a dude on Instagram talking shit about him, recording his, he screen recorded KQKC calling a fight and fell the fuck asleep. That was the same day I called him, Unc, wake up, wake up. People in the chat laughing. That nigga put it up on his gram. I DM dude. I said, nigga, take that shit down. That's family. Take it down. Take it down. That's what we did for this nigga. For him to be doing this. And then you standing there, you are defending Fanon who don't like you because you hate Blue Blood that much more. What you want is Blue Blood success. But let me tell you something. If you have Blue Blood success, you wouldn't know what to do with it because you can't do what Blue Blood does. First of all, Blue is a part of the media. He's at all the fights. Shit, at least I try and go out. I've gone out several times. Presses, media passes. I've done that for the audience. What the fuck has you done? You haven't even sent anyone a super chat. You can't even connect with Stormy B-Man. What it is that you're jealous of everyone else's mind. Stormy will upstage you. That's what you feel. He will upstage you on your own fucking platform. As a matter of fact, when me and Fanon was working together, he told me how when he came to your channel that one time, he said, man, all that nigga did was out-talk me. He asked me a question, I'm trying to make a point, and he out-talked me and disagreed with me just for the sake of being disagreeable. That's what he thinks it is to have you on his platform. That's what Fanon told me about his dumb ass. And now here it is, like 5 years later, you sticking up for Fanon, and Fanon don't even like you, stupid. Mr. Free Thinker, you bald-headed peanut, you fucking retard, you turncoat, you coon. When that same conversation, he's asking me about money. I said, forget the money, man. You got people in your chat that are crazy. He still asking me about how much I make every month. Then for some reason, Deontay Wilder, I don't like Deontay Wilder. I don't like how he felt. I ain't asking about none of that. And if I'm lying, Stormy's my witness. I ain't asking about no Deontay. I ain't asking about no YouTube AdSense money. I ain't asking about none of that. The purpose was me telling him, you got about 8 or 9 people in your chat that are not only not cool with us, but they've given us death threats at some point. And they buddy up to your dumb ass thinking they're going to infiltrate the LDBC. And his response was, the LDBC don't fuck with me. Ladies and gentlemen, that was over 15 months ago. Y'all didn't even know we stopped dealing with him until we made it public after he stabbed BFTB in the chest. And what the hell makes you think we want a nigga like that around? Better question. For those of you that says, yo man, I'm just here for the boxing content. You want to listen to a turncoat like that? Hey man, I know he an asshole, but I just want to hear the boxing content. How about this? You can be such an asshole that I don't even want to deal with you in life. I don't care if you and I are on the same wavelength. As far as the sport is concerned. There's dudes I grew up with that took different routes in their life. We ain't never had a personal problem, but you selling drugs? Sorry. You got 18 baby mamas? Sorry. I don't want to be around you. Sorry. That don't represent me. These fucking niggas showed us exactly who they are. And all I did was choose not to deal with them. Y'all didn't know I stopped dealing with Bruce Gass. That was also the year before that. Y'all didn't know. The last text he sent me was like, oh yeah, I know you blocked me, but you're still my brother. Didn't even respond to him. I ain't make no videos until a year later, he's caught in the enemy's chat, enabling the enemy to talk trash about me. That's when I went in on him. Like, you fucking cracker. I showed you nothing but love. He spoke to Vinny Paz on my show because I called him and said, yo, man, ain't Vinny Paz from your town? Well, he's going to be on my live that. And that was the one time Stormy couldn't attend the live. I said, Bruce, get on my panel. We're going to talk to Vinny Paz. Oh, Drew, you're such a nice guy. Oh, Magoo, you've done it again. And all I asked him, monitor your surroundings. You hang around. You got people around you that have given me death threats. The same shit I told KQ. And he told me, okay, didn't listen. I guess I was just another nigga just talking shit. But I know. If you hate me, the other nigga channels, you keep them around. Because the enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's why I don't deal with these super coons. Leave me alone. It's that simple. These cats, dick watching Blue. You know what bothers people about Blue Blood? He's just a normal guy. He don't speak the best English, right? Like everybody else. I know I don't. He had like 3 jobs, a bunch of children, and he made a great life for them. Through talking boxing. He excels at this. And people watch him and they say, why not me? I'm smarter than him. I have a degree. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Now you see Romans burning in the background right there, right? And I'm celebrating. Because y'all don't know just how far y'all falling. And why did I go on this epic rant? If you want to call it epic, here's why. Boxing is fucked up because of the majority of the assholes that I mentioned on here, because people enable the nonsense and you're turning around and the only people caking off are the people that you're supporting. Instead of supporting boxing, you're supporting the person that's sticking up for the person that's not doing right by boxing. So you hate BFTB when he says, why Tank ain't fighting anybody? You hate us when I say, why these guys ain't fighting anybody? But you love that motherfucker hair, don't you? So you can insult me, insult BF, and insult the LDBC. Meanwhile, Tank is homeless, and he has no fucking fight lined up. Sometimes, although I said a lot this morning, sometimes you don't have to lift a finger. Just watch. Just watch. And when boxing's gone, when Tank disappears, he's going to take his fans with him. You don't see no Pac-Tards online no more. You don't see no Flomos online no more. You don't see no AJ Doodoo Chasers online no more. They're gone. Who's next? You know who's still here? Us. Every time a fighter that we support, when they lose, what do they tell us? Close the channel. Oh, your man lost. Close the channel. No. No white people DM'd me or text me when Devin got robbed and there was an attempt on his life? Got a shitload of DMs and texts. Oh, look. And I'm like, what are you doing? You know what you didn't look at? You didn't hear Henry Garcia make that comment about nappy hair? I was standing right there. I said, oh, shit. Like, oh, I know. Ignore that. You got country bumpkin yellow niggas from below the Mason-Dixon line hitting me up. Yeah, I know. You're fascinated and infatuated with Tank. And I know you had your $80 lined up to buy this pay-per-view. That's not taking place. I'm not making fun of the situation. I'm just pointing at the fire. Hey, man, are you going to put it out? That's all I'm saying. The answer's no. Y'all are not boxing supporters. Y'all are sexually attracted to this kid. Y'all are sexually attracted to AJ. Y'all are sexually attracted to Ryan Garcia. Do you see the pattern? You think I'm making this up, man? I knew the AJ fans was weird when BFTB got this. I said, what the hell? You don't even joke like this. Y'all are reading it correct. Y'all are reading this correct. And then he takes pictures like this. Right? And you're sticking up for a kid that does this. Right? And then I realized, aside from that, you niggas don't like unity because you're not used to it. That's why the first thing someone says when they say, oh, I'm not dealing with the LDBC because I'm my own man and I stand on my own. You don't know nothing about community. You know nothing about it. Which is more than likely why the first 3 steps of your house is all broke up. Dishes in the sink overnight having ass niggas. Oh, yeah, Fury beat Wilder. Yeah, Fury beat. It be niggas saying this. Meanwhile, this is what Fury's doing.
I think you don't know, now you know.
And y'all have nothing to say about that. Y'all can disregard all of that because we stand against that shit. Tyson Fury is a liar. He's a drug cheat. He's no longer allowed on American soil. ESPN has yet to even break that story. It's now about 2 years old. There's no more NTK Global. They're not saying anything about that. Who was the only people talking about that? Us. Right? You got Elmo, Lil B-Hop. Going around with sombreros talking about my people, these people, they don't support. Absolute lie. Absolute lie. Absolute lie. But you see how he ended up, right? So if y'all don't go sit down somewhere with y'all nonsense. But yeah, shout out to KQKC.
I used to suck dick for coke. I seen him.
Clown ass nigga.
Yeah, come on! Yeah, man, come on!
Fuck every last one of y'all, man. For real. Every last one of y'all haters. Y'all brought this on yourself. I tried to be nice, tried to be fair. I even left a lot of you cats alone. Real talk. Real talk. I left a lot of y'all niggas alone. And y'all keep doing this. Y'all keep bringing our names up. We don't do this shit to y'all. Y'all do this shit to us. That's okay. There ain't nothing but a bunch of stalkers. And I understand.
I'm gay. Gay, like super gay. Like one down here, one here, one here, one here gay. I thought you knew that.
That's what it is. That's what the Malachi shit is about. And everybody else that talks about us. Anything that I've ever said about anybody was a complete and total response. Complete and total response. I can't fix any relationship. These cats don't want to fix a relationship themselves. So I mind my business and stay out of it. But this shit here, no. You're not going to attack Blue. I'm not having it. That's a true brother. I'm not going to let you do it, man. I'm not. It's bullshit. Him debating KO, that's just them debating. That's just it. Everybody else that has an axe to grind with Blue, that's what y'all are doing. Y'all trying to grind the axe. Y'all can't even spell your own fucking name. And I get it. You're jumping on the bandwagon of someone that's actually trying to defend what they're trying to defend. I get it. I'm trying. But because you can't articulate a goddamn sentence in English, I get why you hop on with KO. I get it. Go KO, because you're going to do what I can't do myself. I get it. But just know that you're retarded, though. You're retarded. But to get in the comment section, that live from yesterday, for KQKC to do what he did, fuck you. And Coach Malachi Williams, the sucker you are, for you to even be in that. Don't worry. You ain't gonna be in there too much longer. Yeah, I said it. Do something, nigga. You cowardly monkey. There's only so much of this shit I'm gonna take, and I'm done with you, bro. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Done. You a clown. I'm not your daddy, nigga. Any boy that I produced is over 6 feet tall. Blame your father, nigga. You and I could have met as brothers, as men. As a matter of fact, you met 78 and you told them, yo, squash ain't no problem. As soon as you got back to Tampa, you start talking shit again. That's who you are. And everybody in your chat, that's who they are. Quantity versus quality. You's a sucker. You's a sucker. Sauce is delicious. I'm talking to you, you faggot ass, bitch ass nigga. Pop off. Do something, bitch nigga. I produce boys. Ask your mom. My penis is a speed bag. My penis is the fist. Your mama's tonsils is a fucking speed bag. How about that? Fuck out of here. Send that bitch ass nigga to the abyss. See what I'm saying? I got stalkers. Fuck out of here. That's what I'm doing in 2025. You don't like what I'm doing when you see me do something. Because something gonna get done to you. I'm on here trying to talk boxing. And you literally have people on here threatening our lives. And all we told the brothers that we thought were cool was like, yo, this dude threatened my life and yada, yada, yada. And a $5 super chat buys loyalty. Meanwhile, that bald-headed peanut ain't dropped a cash app, nothing, nowhere. Ain't no loyalty out here. Ain't no loyalty nowhere. Niggas, a channel named Sauce is Delicious. You sound gay. That's why you're here. You don't see me on these faggot ass niggas' channels. Oh, I just go over there to listen to the boxing content. This Bruce Gas. I just listen to the boxing content. Boxing content? My fucking whole name is in the goddamn motherfucker's title of the video. The whole name is in the title of the video. There was no boxing content. It was a 2-hour rant about me. Man, get away from me, dude. Get away from me. There is no loyalty amongst these dudes, man. Man, for the boxing content, the boxing, shut up. Shut up. Shut your goddamn mouth. Stop lying like the cracker you are. Yeah, I went there. Stop lying like the cracker you are. That's why I got trust issues. It's not safe for you hoes no more. I'm dead serious. You got a problem, come solve it. You won't. Because whatever health y'all got remaining in your lives, y'all want to keep that. Fuck out of here. Man, salute to all my supporters. Salute to the real ones. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App, the Super Chat. I guess you could pray for Tank, see what's going on. I guess. You know, whatever happens next, what happens next. But, you know, we've been talking about it. So it is what it is. General's on. I'm heading over there.
Okay, have a crappy weekend. Hope your house burns down.
Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.